Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back. It is a beautiful October day here. Wow, there is not a cloud in the sky. It's amazing. Sun shines out and we're gonna head on over to the brick bin to check it out. See if they have any parts that we need, maybe some sets. You never know what you're gonna find. Let's go. And look at this everybody, we're the first ones here. We got the store to ourselves. Believe it or not, this location here in Edmonton has been open for 1 year. So they're celebrating their 1-year anniversary. So they've decided to put some sales on for the Canadian Thanksgiving weekend. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, they're running 10% off all used sets, that being all the pre-built ones in the cabinets here, and also all of the repackaged ones in the bins or like resealed in their boxes. So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to come check out the store today. Also just wanted to check it out because there's an insane selection and all the parts, that being the common ones, yellow, blue, red, orange, light and dark gray, black, white, are $5 a cup. And that's why I came prepared. Got my big tote here. I think we're gonna rummage through the dark gray bin today because we need some more large dark gray plates and we need some more dark gray brick for our mountain project. So $5 cups sounds like a great deal for that. So in this table here, we have all the common colors. And then under this table, it's the premium colors, that being like sand green, regular green, forest green, olive green, all the different shades of blue like azure, sand blue, all the good stuff, you know, like the dark tan and all that. These are typically $30 a cup, but for this sale here, they're gonna be $20 a cup, which is like still $2 cheaper than the Lego store. And they're all the parts that you can imagine. So yeah, we're gonna have to go through there, probably like the sand green, dark green, get some more slopes and stuff for our mountains, etc. It's gonna be pretty awesome. So yeah, we gotta start loading up some cups. Something else that they're doing at the Brick Bin for their 1-year anniversary is having coffee and donuts. Krispy Kreme donuts, apparently. I'm here too early for those though, hey? What the heck? Also, there's a free to enter raffle. You can come here every day and enter in for your chance to win a $200 gift card. How cool is that? You get a $200 gift card to the store and it's free to enter. That's pretty sweet. Something else that's pretty insane with the $5 cup sale is that this table right here is included. And in these bins, you've got like, look at that. 8x6 dark tan, all these like 8x8, all these just massive plates. There's like interesting elements like this. Looks like a castle from Harry Potter. And just like so many different interesting elements that are included in the $5 cup sale. All the window frames and these Technic elements, great for mountain building right here. Like we use that for all our substructure and everything. And there's a whole nother bin of Technic right down here. And if you need more tires, I don't need any more tires, but there's a big bin of tires. But you got like 1x16s in here. So that's pretty sweet. We'll have to get some Technic elements for our mountain structures as well. And go through some of these other bins and see what's in here. What's that, like Bionicle? Yeah, gears and all sorts of different Technic elements. Pretty wild that this is included because a lot of these are, you know, great. I've got to maybe call Jose and figure out what colors of window frames we need because I know we were running low on like black and brown and other ones. So yeah, I might have to go through here and get some windows as well. So yeah, legendary deals here at the Brick Bin. Not bad. This sale is running the 10th through the 13th. That's Friday through Monday, Thanksgiving weekend. And Mrs. Bricksie couldn't make it today, unfortunately. So it's just gonna be me packing cups and looking at stuff. We might have to bring her back another day though, so she can help us load up because there's certain parts that we need. Yeah, we have a lot of parts, but there's certain parts that we keep running out of. So now is the time. So I've been digging through the bins here, started with the large drawers because it's all organized by size. So getting all these big ones here. So when we build our mountains, we have those black Technic panels and we like to stretch across using the big plates just because why not? That's how we can close the gap, right? So getting all these big plates is essential for the mountains. And then we have a large 1x brick, why not? It's good for road building if we ever do that, or just for mountain building once again. Starting to go through the smaller bins, that being the small and medium ones, grabbing some of the smaller bricks like 2x2, 2x3, 2x4, and some of the slopes, inverted slopes. And of course, got to keep charged up, so I brought the Tim Hortons coffee here as well. Over here, we've got all the Star Wars stuff. Oh, that's cool. I like Han Solo's speeder. It's actually a really good set. And there's like the OG Ghost in there. Wow. Holy. You can look at these cabinets forever. And then we got some of the bigger stuff up top in the Star Wars area, like the Betrayal at Cloud City way up top there. This is actually where I picked up my Betrayal at Cloud City. Not in the Edmonton store, but in the Calgary location a number of years ago. And then we transitioned into like all sorts of different stuff, like the older large UCS helicarrier. How many helicarriers have they done now? 3? There's like the micro scale, there's like the other one that was sort of weird, and then that one there. And then all sorts of just different Lego Star Wars sets you can see. And the Brickheads cabinet, for sure gonna have to refer to some images that I have and see if there's any Brickheads that we need to pick up for our collection. These ones are all sealed, but I'll be looking at the used ones just because I throw away my boxes anyway, so may as well scout some out here and see if there's any that we need. These are all 10% off too. Jeez, my mental memory though of how many which Brickheads we have is a little bit shaky at this point. Oh, there's the Monster Fighters Haunted House there. I like looking at all the used stuff, just because like this is where like a lot of the vintage style stuff that I never really had a chance of getting is, right? So yeah, I'll have to have a poke around here in between loading cups. When I get bored, I'll just keep poking around and having a look at all these different awesome sets. Started throwing in some Technic elements there. It's great to just like pin these ones together with the large 1x16s to create a nice substructure and then top it with the plate. Also putting more plate in the pile here, so the pile is growing. Right behind me here where I'm loading up, there's a little Harry Potter selection. There's the Ministry of Magic. I saw somebody create like a really cool corner modular building with this one. We have a rebrickable model that's a 16x32 modular building, but I saw a really cool corner on, I don't know, I think it was Instagram the other day. All the parts are there to create something cool with that set. It was on sale for pretty much its entire existence, but it's long retired now, I think. Actually, I know. Well, look at this like older Arkham Asylum here. Sort of different. Do you like the old approach or the new approach, which is like a modular building? Well, that's clever. It looks like they have a little winter area set up here in the store, a little section. A lot of the like smaller style sets, the ornaments and like gift with purchases throughout the years, and also some of the older Winter Village stuff, like the sets up there, Santa's Workshop, etc. I think they had some in the used selection as well. Yeah, that's right here beside the lighthouse. Got a couple elf clubhouses, Santa's Visit, the Gingerbread House, and also the Winter Village Fire Station. Of course, they've got a big selection of minifigures as well. All our superheroes right here and supervillains. That was DC. This is Marvel. And then Star Wars. Whoa, they actually have like 2 shelves of Star Wars. Oh, 3 shelves of Star Wars. Okay. So big Star Wars section right there. Oh, there is more Marvel down here too. So more Marvel. Whole nother shelf. This is all like more Marvel and CMFs. And more CMF style stuff down here as well. And more CMFs down here. Whoa, is that Beetlejuice? That's cool. Oh, also Adventure Time. And hey, you guys, I actually just finished watching that movie the other day. There you go. Why can't I remember his name? I'm having one of those moments. E.T. right in front of him, though. Also, Scooby-Doo. That's a cool Scooby-Doo where he's, like, sitting. Chunk? Is that his name? No. Yeah, I can't remember. I'm sorry. Sometimes when I'm filming, I forget things, all right? Yeah, more CMFs and some vintage figures there. And then we've got, like, Sonic up here. Also Disney. Oh, Muppets. Captain Hook back there. Jafar. There's a couple big Mauis in the back. I wonder if they'll give us another big Maui minifigure. Is there one on like the shelves right now at the Lego store in a set? I don't know. Ninja Turtles there, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Minecraft, Harry Potter, got like the vintage Hagrid there. Oh, that's cool, the invisible cloak. Invisibility cloak on that Harry Potter figure. All sorts of vintage Harry Potter ones back there as well, like the cave troll and all that. And then we've got some knights up top here. And then there's just like a bunch of gift with purchases along the top. Big selection of those. Besides some spacemen. That's not bad, $11.99 for like a brand new red spaceman. Some vintage ones too with the yellow one. And some of the classic sets back there too. Like that one. It's like the Spaceman Battle Pack. Hey, that's pretty cool. They should do something like that again here in 2026 coming up. Do some more stuff with space. Oh, this is new too, I think. I don't know if they had this last time I was here. It's like all the weapons and stuff all packaged out. Got like all the different shields and swords, etc. Spears. Guns down here. Want to buy some extra guns? Here's like the super premium case. You've got Azog in there. Some cool Robins. Spider-Man's, Green Goblin. Some Lord of the Rings. Ooh. Davy Jones. Deadpool. Wow. This is like a little tiny showcase on the counter here with all the premium minifigs. This ain't bad. Some used Speed Champions for $20. Some of the old 6-wide ones and 8-wide ones as well. Looks like they come with their drivers and stuff. They're just hanging out on the counter here. Also, some other Lego City vehicles like the pizza van and the bus, etc. There's all sorts of like little sets like this scattered all over the place. Yeah, see this cabinet here? It has like a bunch more Speed Champions and Star Wars sets. I should buy this and do that alternate model. I think you can make like a really cool Iron Man with that. And I have the Iron Man figure. Also, a couple of these. I think I have both of those ones. Believe it or not, I do collect those, yes. I think I have both. Maybe not, though. I don't know. Can't remember. I'll have to do some checking. There's like a New York postcard up here for $20. That's not bad. And all sorts of other vehicles, ranging from small to large, like the Batmobile for $70. That's not bad. This one comes like loaded full of light bricks. That's a long retired set too. If I didn't have it, I would pick it up for sure. That's the thing though. Most of the stuff that I want, I already have, so got to sort of pick and choose. Thankfully, there's a bunch of parts that we can continue packing. Just down the way from where I'm packing, there is the OG large Disney castle right beside the mixer. And also the big Ferris wheel and a Palace Cinema. This one's a little bit dusty. You know, you could probably dust this one, Harley. and then there's a Vespa's wind turbine here as well. While I was sitting there packing cups, they casually pulled out the 1966 Batcave, a merry-go-round, detective's office and pet shop, an old fishing store along with some Coast Guard sets, some Creator 3-in-1 stuff, other city sets and a giant crane, a Parisian restaurant and the Batman tumbler, a Quickie Mart and a Simpsons house. Oh dude, this is like one of those old Creator 3-in-1 sets. This thing had been in somebody's city for quite some time and it was not dusted. Don't ask this guy how he dusted his Lego, because he just didn't. $75 for this old Creator 3-in-1 house, and that's one that I don't have. I found some more large Technic bricks in the light gray drawers. Also these. Whenever I'm doing like angles in buildings or roads or sidewalks or whatever it may be, I find I always run low on these. Now I just need the triangular tiles and those other like weird corner tiles. But found a bunch of them. Look at that. That's nice. Now I'm starting to dig through the color drawers for just like supporting mountain bricks. That being like 1x2s, 2x4s, 2x6s, and large panels. Because of course, these large pieces are way more common in these colors. And I guess tomorrow is what we call Minifig Friday, and they're putting a whole bunch of new minifigures out on display. Check it out. There's just like a ton of them here. Sort of organized by theme, but they get to put these all out tonight, which is Thursday night. Holy. And they actually started the deal early, so the deal started today on Thursday for the 10% off and also the reduced prices on the cups. But look at all these minifigs. That's wild. How many do you think there are? Or how many do you think there are? I don't know. How many are here, Harley? What do you think? 500? 500? Wow. And this happens every Friday. Every Friday. Holy. That's wild. I could and should do this all day, but I'm getting a little bit bored of it. I want to go maybe build something with all these parts. I started going through the white bins as well. There's a bunch of 1x16s in there, and also slopes for a snow-capped mountain, right? Gonna need a lot of white slopes soon. I just spotted this set in the cabinet too. I believe this is the Black Gate from Lord of the Rings, right? Look, you got the mouth of Sauron right there. That's a cool set. They need to issue like smaller Lord of the Rings sets similar to this. You know, that'd be cool. Rather than these big giant ones that cost a bunch of money. Now that's an old school Millennium Falcon. And there you go, that is a turbo tank. Got some used helmets down here as well for reasonable prices, like 72 Canadian for Darth Vader, not bad. Some vintage Star Wars stuff chilling on the shelf. And more right over here, like the Sith Infiltrator. And look at this, Hoth Echo Base. And also Mos Eisley with the dewback. This table came out of nowhere. I forgot how small the original set is, like the original Avengers Tower. That thing is tiny. It's $30. Remember when I took like 2 of these, plus a bunch of additional pieces and supersized this version? It was pretty cool. Got some CMFs on the counter here too. So Series 27 D&D, Marvel Series 2, all bagged out there. Also the Space ones, which is Series 26, and another Marvel Series. Oh, this is the first series. That's cool to see. In the wild, hey? Wow. Some good ones in there, that's for sure. And then the new Spider-Man ones as well. Oh, and just around the corner from that, we've got the Disney 100 CMFs. It looks like there's some Looney Tunes mixed in there. What's going on with that? But yeah, Disney 100. Also Fantastic Beasts and Harry Potter. And then, what is this? Oh, these are like the F1 cars. And Series 25 with like the goat herder. Oh, there's a Falconeer mixed in here as well. It's not bad, $11.99 for a Falconeer. And this is just like a mixture, I think, because look, we got some older ones in here as well. Yeah, miscellaneous series, there you go. Should have read the box first. So not all the parts are in the bins over there. They have some that are actually sorted out over here. Look, masonry brick and 4x10 plate, 6x10 plate, all organized by size. Random pieces like ramp parts. And then there's like plants and stuff over here too. All bagged out. Ready to go. And then below all the like sealed new stuff. Not new, but just in new condition, I should say, like unused. There's these bins full of used sets as well. Got some little gems in here though. Like, look at that. It's the Lunar Lander. There's a gingerbread house. And Creator 3-in-1 stuff. And it's somewhat organized by theme. All the way along. And then, once again, all the sealed new stuff above on the massive wall here. But I think I've already overstayed my welcome here because I've still got to sort all these parts when we get back. And that's going to be an even bigger job than picking them, I feel. Maybe not though, because there's not very many like part varieties in there. Well, there you go, everybody. Good thing I came prepared. That's what 3 hours of picking gets ya. gonna have to head back to the studio and sort it all out there, and then get building the mountain. I'm excited about that. It's still beautiful out here. I'm also very excited about that. But yeah, this Thanksgiving weekend at the Brick Bin, insane deal. You can't beat it. I love it. There's like so many parts. That's all I got. I didn't pick up any minifigures or any sets or anything, just because we have so much stuff to build at the studio, right? Like, we got to get going on that city. I can't distract myself with any more sets. I gotta just get going on the city and the custom builds and stuff like that. But you can't do that without parts. So here we go, everybody. It's approximately 15 pounds of bulk. Yes, oh my gosh. So many good parts for the mountain, and now we gotta get sorting. You know what, I lied earlier. It's definitely not gonna take as long to sort this as it did to pick it, just because all of the parts are grouped together nicely. And also, for the most part, all the 2x4 bricks are red or blue. So all I have to do is just go through and pick out all the 2x4 bricks and throw them in a bin. And this time around, I'm just pulling out all the drawers, laying them all out, and sorting the bins directly into the drawers, just because there's so few part types. So I only need to pull out 9 or 10 drawers or whatever it is. And I'm not really refining the slopes and the bricks right into the drawers, because I'll do that later. For now, I'm just creating a giant bin of dark gray slopes, dark gray brick, and also white slopes. But yeah, there you go. Pretty easy to sort. 15 pounds of Lego. So I went through and sorted all the small stuff and just filed it away. This isn't everything that we got today, because once again, I was just sorting it right into the drawers. But a lot of these drawers got nicely refreshed. Like that one's just full right there. That's the 2x4 brick. Not as many 2x6s as I would like, just because having large bricks like 2x6 or larger is really nice for when it comes to building mountains. So glad I was able to grab a bunch of those from the brick bin today. White slopes, we already had a bunch of them. I added a small amount more there. I mean, I think we're going to need a lot more than that if we want to snow-cap mountains and also build a winter village. So that's one of the things. I'm going to have to figure out how to get a bunch more white slopes, but I guess we could just build to the point to where I need more. And then this is the dark gray brick. That's all we got. Not much. Like, I know it looks like a lot, but it's not going to get us far. Just a little bit more rare. I wish the dark gray brick was as plentiful as like yellow and blue and red, that we'd be in business, but no, we're still gonna have to get more and actually have 2 shipments on the way, so that's good. Same with the slopes, a little bit harder to pick out of the bins there. Like, that's not much. That's not gonna get me very far. I could have probably dug through the smalls for a bit longer and tried to find more, but it just takes a long time to extract them out of the bin. Something I'm really happy with is the amount of dark gray plate that we got. This drawer was, I don't know, it had a little bit in it, but now it's just completely jammed, so that's amazing. And then we always need more 1x2 bricks and also 2x2 bricks just for doing mills work. And look at all the Technic elements, that's beauty. Same with the 1x2x5 panels. All this stuff can come together to create the next section of mountain, which is pretty awesome. So there we go, everybody. I always like stopping by the brick bin, and I should do it more often, you know? I should come by there more often and stock up on parts. Especially when I'm like, oh no, I'm out of parts. I should just rip over there and load up. The problem is it takes an entire day to load up. Like, I was there for like 3.5 hours or something like that, and then I come here and I've got to sort for an hour or however long, so then it's 4.5, 5 hours, you know, and then your day is pretty much, for the most part, gone. But it's worth it in the end. It's worth it because you get a lot of parts. And they have like a crazy selection of sets and stuff too, but like I mentioned, I'm just trying to focus on the city and stuff, and if I get a bunch of sets that I need to build, well, then it takes away from city building. So yeah, that's really about it. Hope you enjoyed our little vlog there at the Brick Bin. Thank you so much to the Brick Bin for being there, because just an epic selection as always. Please remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned. Bye for now.